So what we can see here is a pack plugged into a G1 BCM, and on the breadboard here, you just be able to see it, is 16F886 PIC. That's connected to the filtered side of the ADC inputs on the BCM CPU. So we've got 10 wires coming from there. We've also got a 5 volt tapped off the main voltage regulator, and we've got it basically feeding into the ubiquitous serial SparkFun 20x4 LCD. And there we have the raw ADC voltages from the PIC, about midway-ish. So the voltage of the taps seems to be about, the capacity of the isolator seems to be about 0 to 20 volts, as I mentioned earlier. So I'll just turn this off and I'll give you the demo of it turning on. It's not very exciting. Splash screen, immediate monitoring of the voltage taps. So once I've done a lookup table and done some measurements to see what voltages correspond to what readings on the ADC, I'll convert those to proper voltages. And that's the 10 tap voltage monitor piggyback system. Obviously it only needs a little tiny printed circuit board. There's minimal components, one resistor, one capacitor, and the PIC itself, and that's it. I did solder onto the connectors on the filter side. It was hard. Wouldn't want to try and do that every time. For the G1 Insight, I would probably use those connections I showed on the rear of the voltage isolators themselves. That would be much easier. The only other thing is the voltage isolators are poled. They're not active all the time, and it's being poled at a rate of about 100 Hertz. So the voltage readings are only available 100 times a second, which is more than sufficient. So what the PIC does is it waits for the voltage isolators to be active, and what the BCM is doing is it's sending a signal to all the voltage isolators at the same time as a high and low logic level signal, and that activates the voltage isolators and the conversion, and then the BCM chip does the conversion. So all I'm doing is I'm looking at when the conversion, the high-low logic, is sent, and using that to trigger the ADC conversions in the PIC as well. So we're just piggybacking on that. So it's probably a power saving system, so that the BCM doesn't needlessly drain the battery, especially when the car is unplugged. So it's only active when the logic high is on one of the lines into the isolators. So that's where we are at the minute. So it works. It's possible to do it. With the G1 Insight, relatively simple. Just the PIC, one resistor and one capacitor, all that's required, and the display, obviously, and there'll be a switch and one LED. Just going to revise the schematic slightly. I needed to use one more line because of the polling way that the voltage is sensed, and that's where we are at the minute. Hope you can see this video.